Remember these? This is going to be the first part of a new series where I'm going to dive deep into diffusion lines that have long been discontinued. Today we're going to cover Zegna. Zegna's first foray into diffusion lines was Easy by Zegna, which was conceived in 1993, launched in North America, and then quickly got spun out and offered in Japan, where the brand was insanely popular during that period. The point of this diffusion line was simply to offer a more sporty and less traditional approach to the brand to slightly younger customers. And you can still find a couple of these pieces online on eBay and other sites. 1999 was when Zegna launched Zegna Sport, which was the obligatory sport variant of the brand. Also made in Italy, not to a lower standard by any means. And Zegna Sport was probably one of the best diffusion lines that any brand has ever launched. It was not only led to the creation of the solar jacket, which launched in 2007 or 2009, which had built-in solar panels into the collar, which allowed you to charge your phone on the go. The spiritual and technical successor was then the eye jacket, which did not only let you control your phone via your sleeve, but it had built-in wiring to store your iPod. This was all waterproof, so you could wash and dry clean the jacket, no problem. And one of the beauties about Zegna Sport was that the quality was in no way inferior to the main line. Like, I still have a jacket that I bought at Neiman while I lived in San Francisco, and that's still going strong. Same goes for a wool peacoat that I don't even remember when or where I bought it, but as you can see here, it was made in Italy. It did have custom hardware as well as leather detailing. So in short, Zegna Sport was just a bit more tech forward and focused more on off-duty wear. Now in 2004, Zegna launched Z Zegna, which was the definition of a diffusion line. The original value proposition was that they offered suits made from Zegna cloth, which was their lower shelf cloth that they also offered to tailors. It was not the 12mm, but those were then, instead of Italy or Spain, made in Mexico, and they're also fused, so you didn't get any full or half canvas construction. They also only cost about half of what a regular Zegna suit ran you at the time. Now, some of the stuff was good, like the trans were made, as far as I remember, also in Romania, so that was just a different material than the main line. And overall, the stuff was still well made, albeit overseas and not in Europe. 2014 marked the end of Zegna Sport, and that's when it merged with Z Zegna into one coherent diffusion line. That was also the end of real hard innovation when it came to this line. One other piece that we ever got from there was the wash and go suit, which is a single layer of polyurethane that is coated onto the fabric. At least that's how it's been explained to me. And while there are a few pieces like the tech merino knitted shoes that are now in the main line that ran under Z Zegna, and you can still find them online, other than outerwear, which was always pretty durable, made with the Thermore or Thermore layering, I would not recommend anyone to look specifically for anything other but the outerwear and maybe some of the tech merino pieces on vintage sites. But even after like 4 years of discontinuation, there's still plenty of new old stock, which gives you an idea of how massive the diffusion line business actually was for Zegna before it got folded into the main line, under the rebranding and repositioning of going from Ermenegildo Zegna to Zegna. I've written all of this down with videos and links to some of the products because they're really cool advertorials that Zegna Sport shot at the time about its like very innovative outerwear that you can find in the newsletter. And in the next video, I'm going to cover all of the Fendi diffusion lines. So until next time, stay cozy.